I'm talking to my
All my routine this morning when you called me.
well, I need to know if I got to go back to our old streaming site because Riverside ain't working right, even though I got us, all of
All
us.
right, Negro, slow down, slow down. I'm coming, I'm coming.
I just need to know if it's working right. That's why we on early. Just find out if it's letting you in and blah 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 blah. And, cause right now it's pissing me. Right now it's pissing me off.
Well, it's better be pissed off than pissed on.
Oh no no no! We're gonna have a lively show today. No pun intended.
There's always a pun intended when it's live.
Yeah yeah. No pun intended. Pimp pimp dog.
I don't see no email from you.
Homecoming queen. I'm about to send you another one. Share link. Invite. That's all right. I got something for you. I ain't gotta do all that. We're gonna do it the old way. We're gonna do it the old way. HELLO. Where you at? Where you at, Kenneth Lively? Hello.
That's me.
Where you at? Hold up. Ain't nothing gonna stop this show. Nothing.
I agree.
Ain't nothing gonna stop this show. There we go. Alrighty. Nope, still didn't come up. Y'all know. Alright, see if it came up just now. Hold up. Alright, I just sent it again. Back to my tab. It says I got 5 plus what I got here. So I've been on live for 2 minutes now.
Ain't that came up yet, so.
Okay, let's give it a second. Check it.
Oh, my, there it is. It came up automatically just on there. Okay. It went to my spam.
Okay,
That's why I didn't see it.
it's all right. You got it now.
Yeah, I clicked on it. Luckily, I went to my spam. Otherwise, I would have never seen it.
Oh no, I was about to tell you to go to your spam. I ain't spending this money for nothing. Spending this
Let me
money.
go back to it so I can make sure it doesn't go to spam no more.
Nothing. Yeah, yeah, we working out the kinks on working out the kinks on live because I'm paying for this new thing. We ain't about to go
It's
nuts,
a tax write off.
huh?
So it's a tax write off.
Damn right.
At least it should be anyway.
See if I get feedback from this one. Typically, StreamYard give me feedback. 99% uploading. Should tell me that you in the weight room at some point.
While it's doing that, let me go get my food.
You go get your food and bring your ass on back.
I could be eating right now, fucking around with you.
Hey man, shit. I was about to say something that just didn't sound right.
Don't say no. Don't say no gay shit now.
Look, I don't have no problem with the gay community. It just didn't sound right coming from me. Do you be happy? That's where I am with my life. Do you be happy? Just don't mess with no kids, and that goes for anybody, gay, homeless, gay, heterosexual, binary, whatever. Make sure they old enough to consent. All that other shit I ain't got time for. Be happy. Life too short. Too
I
short.
got food. Well, he's supposed to do nothing here and dropped out now.
Did you
Yeah, he was telling me he was selling his shit.
you clicked on yet? It ain't come up yet. I should at least see your face, because it didn't, and I need to go to back to StreamYard for the day. I got to figure out why it's not working. It's supposed to be easy.
I did tell you I got.
You did tell me, yeah, you told me. But I need you in the studio so I can see if I see your face so we can, because we already on live. I don't know if we on Facebook Live. Let's see if we on Facebook Live. Let's see if we went live on Facebook yet. May or may not have. Talking all this shit. Let's see. A post was shared. It's not saying that I'm live. Not showing me that I'm live. Let's see. Which means that if I can't see me live, that's a problem. Yeah, it should be live. Let's see, live stream to all of them. I think I'm like, you should have did this in the practice section, you dummy.
Is this thing recording already?
Yeah, are you here? Yeah, of course it
Yeah.
is.
Why
What?
is it recording? We haven't even started yet.
I hit live to make sure it's working right. You just tell me if you're in there. Are you in? Can you see me?
Yeah, I'm in.
You can see me?
No, but I'm in there. I'm well. Let's see. Okay, join studio. Oh, hold on. Let me go back.
Yeah, here it is right here. I got it. Don't just stay there. Don't do nothing. I got it. Hold up. You just popped up. There you go. Let's see. Where your face at?
Yeah.
Let's see. There you go. So yes, we already live. Go on eat because they gotta make sure it's right. So everybody see you eating. And we gonna start it early.
Why you gonna go live while I'm eating, man?
Practice session. Stop all that fussing.
See,
See,
you the reason why.
you the reason why people use birth control.
Boy, I'm the reason why people don't use birth control.
No, you the
Boy,
reason why.
you just must not be looking at the same thing I'm looking at.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I am.
I gotta figure out where we got all this reverb. Let's see. Uh,
Actually, mine is. It's
Actually,
coming
mine is
through.
good. It's coming through.
Um.
Um.
Oh, let me turn
Oh,
this
let me turn this off.
speaker on. That's what
The speaker.
I'm trying to make sure you
That's what
live
it might
on
be.
Facebook though. Are you live on Facebook? Let's see. Let me find you. Where you
Right.
at?
Oh, we on the phone. That's why we got
On the
reverb.
phone. That's why we got reverb.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I don't see you live on. I don't see us live on Facebook. That's the problem.
Can I go get something to drink?
Yeah, go for it. We still
While I
live.
Can I go get something to drink
You still live? Yeah, I
before I
got
choke on this sandwich?
Yeah, everybody watching us cut the food, so that's okay. We'll be ready in 10 minutes, y'all, while I get this right. Y'all just bear with us. Y'all just bear with us. Y'all just bear with us. Uh, what is this? Yeah, live event. Show. Show what? Hide it. Don't show that. Because we might have to go back to what we were doing. Yeah, I know it's unprofessional, but that's all right. We're gonna get this right once and for all. That's the only way I can figure out how to do it. So enjoy this. Uh, enjoy this lack of professionalism for 1 second. Because if we're not live on everything, we got a problem. Let's see, Riverside. Yeah, something to say. On Instagram. Kenneth live his Facebook. He went to get something to drink. I don't want to be live on both goddamn things, man. That would not help us at all. Let's see what happens if we do this. Yeah, say so. No, they ain't gonna let me do that because it's gonna make me use both of my what's called, so I can't do that. Where you at? Picture mode, close guard, amazing. No, we're not doing that. Whew. Shit.
You already,
Huh?
we still live.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make sure we live on
We still
Facebook.
live.
I don't see us on Facebook. Yeah, you seeing yourself come up on Facebook Live? Because if you're not, I'm gonna have to switch over. Because I'm not showing live on Facebook. Yeah, we are. We are. Good morning, everybody. Me and Kenneth are already live. We're trying to figure out the kinks and
No, ain't no we. Ain't no. Don't put me in this.
There's
Don't put me in this. You did this.
But it says we are live, so so look, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to We Have Something to Say. He's shaking his head because he says I'm being unprofessional, and I really don't give a damn right about now. We have something to say. We're on a new streaming platform. You still can comment, and we'll see your
I didn't
comments.
say you were unprofessional. I just said you was wrong. I just said you said nothing about being unprofessional. This is a very unprofessional show. We ain't getting paid for this. If we getting paid, somebody owe me a whole lot of money.
Oh man.
I
Okay.
said you went live and didn't tell me until I was sitting here eating something and we live.
We are live. I don't know what's wrong with his picture. You know, he won't get him a new computer.
That's just wrong. I don't care about professionalism. That's just wrong.
He refuses to get him a new computer.
Brother trying to eat his
Now,
breakfast.
now
and
my
stuff.
dog's going crazy. Thank God the door's closed. And I got a lot to say this week, y'all. So look, I'm gonna start off right now. I realized I was being a hypocrite. And within the last 30 minutes, I realized I was being a hypocrite. And I had to change the best of my ability of not being a hypocrite. I realized I've been on here criticizing Hakeem Jeffries and some of these other people. And I hadn't donated one dime to Hakeem Jeffries. And for somebody like me that's always talking about people don't need your thoughts and prayers and all that bullshit, they need your money. I just couldn't be a hypocrite. So I went on and I just sent Hakeem Jeffries $10. But I sent a lot of people $10 this week. And I really can't afford to send anybody any $10. But where I am right now, I had to send
Send out
something.
money, send me some.
What you say? Huh? What you say, Kenneth?
I said if you send out money, send me some.
Shit.
Send me $10.
Look, let's not start talking about people's situation because you sitting in a pretty good one right about now. So we don't want to hear that shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you don't. So there you
I
go.
got bills out the yin yang.
Let's keep it 100. Why the kids said keep it 100. And so I realized that I had to. I hope Marion's on here because Marion could get on here and he'll criticize me. Go, Leonard, we can't see your comments, so he'll give me some crazy shit like Marion is prone to do about commenting on the page, and I don't see any comments coming forward on the right side. So let's see, studio chat. They had that. Let's see, where are we? Chat with everyone. The studio messages are clear after each session. I'm not seeing anything just yet. But anyway, so I realized that I was criticizing Hakeem Jeffries, and I realized that I was being the same goddamn person I didn't want to be, which is I'm criticizing, but I'm not in the trenches. He's in the trenches right now. So I need to send him some money, and if I want him to stop taking PAC money from different people, I had to send him some money to replace the PAC money that he has to take in order to run his office and run the campaigns. That's just the way it fucking is.
He ain't giving up that PAC money.
He ain't giving up that PAC money.
It's not. Hold on. He ain't giving up APAC money. He ain't giving up APAC money.
He
Let's say
up
that.
APAC money because we replaced the $4 million that APAC gave him last time. It's easy to
Oh
talk.
shoot! You know, I just thought about something. Hold on.
It's
Keep
easy to
talking.
talk a good game about why he shouldn't take APAC money. If you don't want him to take APAC money, then motherfucker send him some money. You know, I got to thinking.
Well, my thinking on that is this. My thinking on that is this. Whether he gets APAC money or all shit money, he needs to do the right thing. I don't give a damn where you get your money from, but you
Well,
need to do
y'all
the right thing.
talk. Well, I knew me and Kenneth were gonna get into an argument on this today. I knew it because I knew he was gonna say that. I swear to God, I knew he was gonna say that.
I ain't
He needs to
arguing.
do the right
I'm
thing.
not arguing.
It don't matter what type of money he gets. He
I'm
needs
not
to do the
going.
right
I'm
thing.
not arguing with you.
Then I'm about to argue with
There
him.
you
Don't
go.
argue back.
Bottom
Don't
line.
argue back then.
Bottom line.
Then don't argue back. It's easy to tell people to do the right thing.
I'm not.
Then
Can we
it's
move on to
easy
something
tell-
else?
Huh? Yeah, I'm about to tell you. It's easy to tell people to do the right thing when their lifestyle is dependent on what they say or they don't say. And it's in the political world, money equals power.
His lifestyle is not dependent on that. No,
Yes, it is.
no, no, no,
Yes,
no,
it
no,
is.
no,
Yes, it
no,
is.
no.
Yes, it
His
is.
lifestyle is not dependent
Yes,
upon.
prove it. Prove it. Prove it.
No.
Prove it.
His lifestyle is dependent upon. His lifestyle is dependent. Will you let me say something?
I ain't say shit. Prove it.
Remember that you just said, kept saying, prove it, prove it. Okay, his lifestyle is dependent upon whether or not he gets reelected. Period. That's it.
What's the
Whether
difference?
he gets money from APAC or us or whatever, the difference is this: if he does the right thing, then it's the right thing to do. He will get the votes. He will get the votes. And if he loses, damn it, he loses. It ain't that damn deep. Your
It's very
integrity
deep.
should be worth a whole lot more. No, your integrity should be worth more than money
Integrity
in
is
reference to stuff like this.
integrity.
So that means his vote is up for sale. That's what you're saying, because he don't have no integrity. You saying his vote is up for sale.
Unfortunately, Kenneth, whether you agree with it or not, all they votes up for sale.
Whether you no, you're saying his vote is up for sale, which means he has no integrity.
You cannot do shit if you're not in the seat. You can't do nothing. If you're not in the seat,
Once
all
again,
this shit we talking
you
don't
still
mean nothing.
you're
Let me finish.
deflecting.
No,
Is
I'm
his
not
vote
deflecting.
up for sale?
I'm not the the absolute answer. The absolute answer to that is
Yes.
yes, yes.
That's my
You
point.
naive. You naive
He's
as hell.
lost all integrity. He
Wait.
needs to
You
go.
naive as hell if you don't believe that. That's just some pie in the
What?
sky
That
shit.
his
you
integrity
believe.
is not for sale? I just said it was.
What?
What I'm saying, no, what I just said was this: if his vote, his integrity, doing the right thing, depends upon whether or not he gets money from a group that's and I guess the word antithetical to his beliefs, opposite of his beliefs, then he don't have no integrity.
That ain't true. That ain't true.
I mean, his vote is for sale.
That ain't true.
Why is it not true?
You gonna let me explain
It
it?
is.
Let me explain it. You asked me why it's not
You
true.
know, okay, go ahead, explain it.
It's not true because it's not black and white like that. It's fluid. It's not. It's nuances to that. It's not either. Can I finish?
So his
Can I
vote-
finish?
his vote is
Hey,
fluid.
you been disrespectful. Can I finish? You asked a question, try to give you an answer. It doesn't work like that in politics.
Stop
just
beating
does.
around the mulberry bush.
It just does. It doesn't. I'm not beating around the mark. I'm giving you an answer. You just don't like it. But the answer is a true answer. The answer.
No, you keep.
The answer trumps your answer. The answer trumps your answer every day of the week. Because what you believe is you're saying that he needs to, what you're saying about him, and I don't even think he's affected, but I understand where he is. What you're saying about him is he needs to follow a different set of rules than they're following, and they're winning with the rules that they're going with. And that some kind of way, by him following those rules of what you think is black and white and morality and works, is not fucking working. Unless you
I didn't say. Hold on.
Wait.
I didn't say anything about following any rules.
Wait.
I didn't say anything about following the rules.
Wait. You can't break in because you don't like the answer. Unless you're like Ta-Nehisi Coates, who I respect, said what he said the other day, which I respect. I respect this about Ta-Nehisi Coates because he lives on his word. He said integrity for him means that, hey, I'm gonna lose some, and I might lose, and I might leave this earth having lost. This is what he told Ezra Klein. But it's up to the next person to pick up the damn baton and try to do it the right way. And I respect that. I respect. He's saying it's certain things I'm just not going to do. That's what he's saying. And I think that's what you're saying.
Now,
Go ahead. Don't look at me like you're my
my
mom.
thing is this. What I'm saying is this. You have your core beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
Do not sacrifice your core beliefs just to stay in office. Because I respect somebody more who follows their convictions and their beliefs irregardless of how much, irregardless is not a word. No matter how much money is thrown at you, you still follow your core beliefs. You follow what you know what you're supposed to do, and you do what you're supposed to do. Now, I didn't say anything about following the rules. I never said anything about that. That's what I was trying to tell you. At this point, all the rules are out the window. So you do what you got to do to be effective. And kowtowing to special interest groups, which APAC is a special interest group, giving in to them and their whims and all this stuff is not the right thing to do. It's not. I don't care who you are. And this goes to people on both sides of the aisle. Republicans, Democrats, immigrants, independents. It goes to everybody. Do what you know is right. Don't follow Trump because Trump is in office and you're scared you might get married. Don't capitulate to special interest groups that don't have your country's best interests at heart. Now I'm gonna tell you straight up. Some of the stuff that the politicians do to placate AIPAC is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We give billions and billions of dollars to Israel every year so they can bomb some other. Israel does not need our damn money. Why are we giving all that money to them? They don't need our money. And everybody keeps saying, they're our only ally in the region. No, the hell they're not. They're not even close. So why do we give all that money to them? Because they have a special interest group that everybody wants to bow down to because they have money. And that's not the right thing to do. It's not. That's my point. I don't give a damn what political party you believe you are part of. If you go against your core beliefs, now if your core belief you are straight up racist, then hey, stick with what you are. But if your core belief is that everybody should be treated fairly in this world, and all this and all that, and that what's going on with Palestine and all that is wrong. If you believe that as a human being, then stick with that. Be the vote that don't give them any money. And something in reference to that group, something that Marjorie Taylor Greene said is it's funny. Her tune has changed. If you haven't noticed, her tune on Israel, and the budget and all this, she changed recently over the last couple of weeks, 3 weeks or so. Israel longer than that. But one of the things she said, I heard her say in an interview, she says every freshman congressman, they get invited to Israel by AIPAC. It's all paid, all expense paid trip to Israel. As soon as they come in, and of course, you got to sit in meetings and talk about the virtues of having Israel as an ally, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. And she said, I didn't go on the trip. I don't take any money from them. I can respect that because let's say if the NAACP gave every incoming freshman congressman and senator, or even the ones that's already been there, we give them a free trip to, I don't know, let's say Nigeria. We give that money to them. Would that be right? Should they be beholden to the NAACP and Nigeria to help them out and whenever they want to? I mean, whenever they need something? Everybody be screaming bloody murder. There'd be so many damn investigations into that. It'd be crazy. So why we allow it with AIPAC? It's the same thing. It should be illegal, actually, but it's not. Well, then it might be. I don't know. Nobody's ever said anything. Nobody's ever investigated. It might be considered illegal because they're getting a free trip, all expense paid trip. So that shouldn't even be. They shouldn't even be able to do that. But if the NAACP did that and sent people to, matter of fact, forget Nigeria. Send them all to let's say we send them all to the Bahamas for a week. All the bells and whistles in the Bahamas. Would that be considered legal? No. So why is it the same? Why is it different rules when it comes to Israel? But I digress. Sir, you had a lot of other things to talk about, so let's get to it.
No. That's what we are. I'm trying to make sure to see why we aren't live onto our page. Oh, but we are live on your page. So I'm trying to figure out
Well,
why
we
it's
live
not
on
showing up.
Facebook. I don't know
You
why
live
we're
on
not
your
getting
page?
nobody's chatting or anything. Yeah, I'm
Um.
looking at it.
Okay. So I just want to make sure we were live on your page. I'm trying to work out the kinks and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So,
yeah, we're live.
um,
We don't
um,
have anybody in the chat though,
and I announced that you
which is
did you
what I'm
announce it?
trying to figure out.
Yeah. Um,
Well, you know,
people might not be watching this. Oh my goodness, people might not be watching this. Um, what I'm
well,
saying
we
is
started
this.
out with everybody watching it, so hey,
What I'm saying is this is that hold up, we're moving a little slow. There we go. Uh, the way I started, what I was starting off with, what I'm saying is this: we, I had a couple of things happen this week, and one of the things about this position is people say, "Well, they put you in certain rooms." And so I've gotten in certain rooms for certain people I probably wouldn't be in. And one of the first things I tell people is when they come and talk to me or want to talk to me, I tell them, hey, anything that you tell me is confidential is going to be confidential. I don't give a damn unless you're about to murder somebody. I'm not going to tell somebody. You got to feel comfortable. Even if you and I disagree on certain stuff, you got to feel comfortable talking to me. Damn near like I'm a reporter. I'm not going to go back and repeat it. And
damn
one of
man,
the
I'm a
things I
snitch.
realize is, and I've said this before, thoughts and prayers only go so far. And I had almost a spiritual moment. Anybody knows me knows I'm a fanboy over former civil rights people who got the 1963 Civil Rights and 64 Civil Rights Act passed. I am literally a fan of those people. I'm a fan of those people way more than I'm a fan of any basketball players, much as I like Michael Jordan. I'm a fan. I get nervous when I get around somebody like Andrew Young or people who were young and they were in there fighting that fight at the risk that they were fighting that fight. And so this week I got the opportunity to be around, and I almost missed it. Ambassador Young right across the street from my house, and and one of the things they're trying to do is they came in to say, hey, look, we're trying to, they want to build a Andrew Young International Reconciliation Center right in my neighborhood. And when I heard that, I was like, done. Y'all don't, we don't even have to talk anymore. But I had somebody else in my neighborhood get up and in their own way go, well, this neighborhood has a lot of needs, and we need to talk about it. And I was like, you full of shit. And I don't care if anybody shows that person this. You start talking about neighborhood needs with the person who literally gave the neighborhood the opportunities, any neighborhoods in Atlanta, particularly the black neighborhoods, the opportunities to be involved in at the table besides Maynard Jackson. That's Andrew Young. And to sit here and talk about neighborhood needs with Andrew Young, to me, was insulting. It's just flat out insulting.
That
Andrew
would
Young
actually bring up the
has
property value.
Andrew Young has, and if your property values in this black neighborhoods in Atlanta have gone up, it's because of Andrew Young. Besides Maynard Jackson's, it's because of
No,
Andrew
I'm
Young.
saying that center you talking about, it would bring up the property value in your neighborhood
And
tremendously.
um um, they're not being recorded anymore. I gotta figure out why they say you aren't being recorded. You're right. That's one. And but what my point being, and tell me if I'm getting the point across. You tell me, is he is the architect of black opportunity, one of the architects of black opportunity across the country. The work that he did and the sacrifice he made in 1962 when he got involved in it, when he got involved, became good friends with Martin Luther King, and the stuff that he's done. He's the architect. So to sit here and tell him this neighborhood has a lot of needs, as if he doesn't goddamn know, is insulting. Particularly when I know this person has made money off the opportunities that he's created for this neighborhood. Particularly when I know that. And I'm not going to sugarcoat that shit no more with people. I'm just not. It was insulting. And one of the problems is people like you and I who say what needs to be said, we don't come on here or go somewhere and say what needs to be said for fear of ostracization or people being mad or blah, 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 blah. And Kenneth signed back in for some reason it kicked you out. We don't get on here and say what needs to be said to the people it needs to be said to for fear. And I'm through with that. I'm through with that. And because it's held back the community. It's held back the community because folks don't want to get involved. They don't want to get into the fight. And they need to get into the fight in order for us to keep moving forward. We're in the position we're in right now because a lot of folks just didn't get involved that should have been involved. A lot of folks don't want to use their small platform to get involved. And a lot of folks don't want to come in and say, nah, that makes no common sense. Like that, show me how that makes sense. But, in this meeting, as I got to meet Ambassador Young up close and shake his hand, which was an incredible experience for me. It might not be for the rest of y'all, but in my little deep dives in it, I fully understand the sacrifice they made and how young they were when they were making these sacrifices. You're talking about 22-year-old to 26-year-old kids trying to push the country forward. And the onslaught of death threats and killings. Medgar Evers was 38. Death threats and killings and blacklisting that these kids had to go through. And the financial support they didn't get after they had put all this sacrifice on the line. And a lot of y'all don't know their struggles after they left. It's shameful on our part. And I talked with somebody earlier this week who I won't name, who he and I were talking about it. And we were literally talking about it. He's in a position to say, I sent somebody some money because I don't get how, the opportunities that I have right now are based on what he did. So I felt I owed, he should get just as a gift. And so with that in mind, what I did was I said, let me stop talking so much shit about people without saying, as my brother would say, as my younger brother would say, what are you doing? Have you sent any money? Did you send any money? And if the answer was no, I didn't send any money, then you don't really have a lot of standing to talk. You just don't. And forgive me if I come off a little bit, so I'm trying to get Kenneth back in. You just don't. You don't have a lot of stake in talking. You're just talking. You're just literally just talking. And I don't want to be the ones that just talks all the time. I want to be able to ones to say, I put my money where my mouth is, no matter how small. Because at the end of the day, that's why I tell you all to send money to Roland Martin. I tell you to send money to Roland Martin all the time. And don't because we don't have black media telling us to telling our stories, and we don't have black media telling our stories because we don't send them money. We don't support them the way they're supposed to be supported. We don't. And if you can't get everybody to send, but I always go on this one thing. From sending money to Joy Reid to sending money to anybody, I always go, it's 34 million registered black voters, which means that they have enough sense to say, I got to be registered. I got to at least get my voters. And I'm going to assume that 30 million of those black voters have blew $30 or $100 in a year. And if each one of us sent them, took a few people that are integral to what we're trying to accomplish and sent them $10 3 times a year. 30 million people, $10. That's $300 million for them to get their word out. I don't give a damn what they do with the money. I need them to be big enough to push back on this onslaught that's about to make us lose the 1964 Civil Rights Act. I need to make them huge. I need to have a buffer for this Elon Musk bullshit and this Peter Thiel bullshit. And I need Angela Rye and the Native Land podcast to be successful. I need them to be comfortable, very comfortable. I need them to be able to ride around in Jags, knowing that, hey, my bills are covered, so I can go out and say the fuck I want to say. And so I'm just always amazed that, like I said, it's just small numbers. If you picked out $10 and 30 million of us, I said now cut out 4 million, 30 million of us sent $10, and we picked out somebody, and I got the little people on my platform to send $10 to Roland Martin, and then they got 10 people send $10 to Roland Martin, or subscribe to his station, which is like $5.95 a month. Then Roland can get these stories out. And you do the same thing for the Native Land podcast, they can get their stories out. Because right now, talking about relationships in the black community ain't where it's at. You know, it's not where it's at. It's not where it's at. Because without that policy from 1963 that was paid for in blood, 4 little black girls in Birmingham, Medgar Evers, John F. K. Y'all ever forget what happened in 1963? All these political killings, and it's like people just decide to go to sleep on it. So when I say, let's see. I'm gonna do something a little different, y'all, too. Because I don't want Kenneth to be out. So what I'm gonna do, what I want y'all to do is to bear with me here. I'm gonna leave because I kept my other streaming service up, and I'm going to switch out, and we're probably gonna go over a little over time, but I think it's important that we talk today. So bear with me here. I'm gonna go out and then I'm gonna come back in probably in like 5 minutes. So just bear with me here until I can figure out the kinks in this, because obviously we're having kinks. Okay.